Back live tonight here in Focus. Municipal Workers Union Samwu criticized Kheis local municipality in the Northern Cape for delaying workers' salaries, says its members subjected to unbearable economic hardship, adding that the council must be placed under administration as a matter of urgency. For more on this conversation, we are joined now by Samwu General Secretary Dumisane Magagula. Magagula, good evening, and thank you very much for your time this evening. The Auditor General already in June last year reporting that municipalities in the Northern Cape are spending close to 126.9 million on hiring consultants, showing that there's very little capacity within those municipalities to handle simple things as putting together their books. Now, in May and June 2023, you would know that it was reported that municipality asked its employees that their May-June salary will only be paid in July due to financial reasons. Here we are in February 2024. It seems that situation still prevails. What has happened?
Yeah, thank you very much, Tabo, and good evening to your viewers as well. The situation in Kheis is a very unfortunate situation, but also not unique, because this is what is happening in most of the municipalities in the country. Today we are only here about Kheis, but we have other municipalities in the Northern Cape. Earlier last year we had the same challenge, like Renosterbeek. We had municipalities in the Free State, municipalities in the Northwest, in Eastern Cape with similar problems. And the major problem is that municipalities are not run correctly. There is a lot of political interference. In this municipality in particular, you will see the change of municipal managers almost every 3 months. There's a new municipal manager, because politicians never get to where they are decisive about where they want to take the municipality. There are procurement issues. There is manipulation in terms of tendering, and there is high privatization in this municipality. This situation is a recurrence, and it always comes in 6 months or every 4 months, because the municipality is running it's a business based not on revenue, but mostly relying on the equitable share, which is now going to be released in the beginning of March. So whatever they have received in December was paying for previous months. Now they will receive it and they will pay for the last 3 months. And this is a problem, and it's going to continue unless there is decisive action and a decisive stance on changing the way municipalities are run by these political parties.
Yeah. At this point, as we sit, you yourself as Samwu in 2016 obtained an order from the Labour Court compelling the Kheis Municipality to pay deductions to the pension fund and pay municipal workers compensation equal to 11 months salary payments. Yes. What actually happened then?
Yeah, that situation has now recurred again. So during that time, when the municipality is not paying salaries, they also don't pay whatever they deducted from employees. So you will get your payslip as an employee, and it will show that a certain amount has been deducted for pension fund, but that deduction does not get paid as your contribution to the pension fund. And also the part that the municipality should pay is not paid over to the pension fund. As a result, it accumulates an outstanding on the side of the employee. And in that period, if an employee goes on retirement or unfortunately they pass away, the family cannot claim, or if they go on retirement, they cannot claim their benefits. So this is a problem for municipal workers, because even in the months when they pay salaries, they still don't pay third-party deductions, and we have to go to court, we have to get political intervention. And we are not running municipalities, but we end up intervening for the municipality with the government. Like in the case of this municipality, we have approached the provincial government to start the process of investigating the financial affairs of this municipality in terms of the sections of the constitution which allows provincial government to intervene. And if that intervention doesn't work, the municipality should then be put under administration. But you find also, because of political relations, there is reluctance from the provincial government of the Northern Cape to intervene in this municipality.
So there are some who believe that even those interventions or even steps taken by the province to save the municipality are failing.
In many instances, we have seen progress, but we do have cases that we can point out where intervention has not worked. And the problem is not the constitutional provision. The constitutional provision is correct, but unfortunately, the same people that run municipalities are bred similarly with those that will come and intervene. So at some point, they are just similar. They don't have the will to run municipalities or the government in a manner that is going to give us a correct view of what a municipality should be. And communities are suffering because while these salaries are not paid, it's one thing that's on the media, but communities are also not receiving services that should go to them.
Yeah. The chief financial officer there saying that they are, of course, responsible for financial management of the municipality, saying the municipality is still financially sound. Is that an empty kind of declaration? To say we are able to, for example, pay for all our responsibilities. We are improving our debt collection rate. We have reduced our debt turnaround period in line with the national norms. We have enhanced revenue base. We're ensuring that 100% of receipts of funds registered to the DORA. I mean, they're making all those kind of promises.
That's actually a joke, because he must also tell us what his memo means. The memo from the municipality says salaries will not be paid for 2 months. I mean, what is financially sound if you're not paying your employees? What does that mean? I mean, payment of salaries is part of the obligation of any employer. And in this case, a state organization, it's part of their obligation. And paying salaries is not enriching a certain number of people, but it is part of service delivery, because that's your machinery. Those individuals and members of the community which need to be respected, who run around the streets and make sure that our towns are clean, should receive the benefit from the work that they do, and they should be reimbursed for that work. So if there is financially sound and you're not paying salaries, I'm sorry, there is nothing sound. They are responsible for the financial mismanagement that they are doing.
So, I mean, in your view, is the Kheis local municipality still a going concern, or is this something, as you put it, that must immediately, with urgency, be put under Section 139?
That municipality, we need an urgent intervention for the municipality to be put under Section 139, which is an intervention, so that the executive powers are taken away from the politicians in that municipality, and an administrator comes in to run the municipality.
Samwu General Secretary Dumisane Magagula, appreciate your time, and thank you very much for coming on. A call being made there by Samwu, and that, of course, is how we wrap up our State of the City focus here on In Focus.